Welcome to Hometown Highlights. This is the Atlanta United game review, weekly review of just the Atlanta game. If you want to see all the MLS stuff, go check out the MLS and Review show. You can find it on the channel as well. I don't know how to do that.
You can put links in the video. It'll pop up on the top right of your screen or my left. Maybe it's there. Gavin can do it. We don't know.
I also might forget. Okay, so LA Galaxy. First, we're going to start off by saying everyone else in the MLS sucks because our attendance records are insane. New regular season attendance record in the MLS of 72,548, which is massive and almost as much as the MLS Cup final.
Damn,
like, off
boy.
by about 500, 600-ish.
Maybe.
Right?
But
that is absolutely ridiculous.
it's an
Absolutely
insane amount of
ridiculous.
people, yeah.
You don't get that in the Premier League sometimes. You know, we had it on their Instagram at the end of the season last season that, you know, the average attendance in Atlanta is better than Chelsea, Juve, Newcastle, but Newcastle's small. But like some big names in there. I mean, they were higher average attendance than them.
It's because we have the dirty South soccer boys.
It's insane. It's insane. It really is. And it's awesome. You know what I mean? I remember I went to the first ever game in the Bins, and it was like 43,000. I was like,
What?
I
I
mean-
mean, it gets lit in that stadium.
and then I've also been there for 73,000, and it's
yeah.
equally. But what's crazy is it's equally as lit. If it's 45,000, it's still wild. If it's 73,000, still wild. Like there's no differentiating.
Plus the characters you'll see walking into the Benz.
There are some
It
wild
is
people.
ridiculous. You might see a guy with a handlebar mustache wearing a red sequin suit who's absolutely hammered out of his mind trying to leer cheers from the third tier.
If you were at the MLS Cup Final of 2018 wearing a red sequin suit and you had a handlebar mustache and were chugging
Rocking
beers,
the handlebar mustache.
you're a true legend. That's a real
We
person.
thank you for your service
thank you
to
for
our
your service.
country and to our
It was
to our
awesome.
team.
So, where do we start with this? First of all, I want to start by saying I loved the selection this week by Frank DeBoer.
Oh, did
He
you?
finally found a way to include Barco and Pitty in the same team. Oh my God! Last week the whole substitution thing was wild.
But what about Joseph?
He figured out how to do it.
Was Joseph there?
Joseph was there. You know, whoa. So was Justin Miram. He was also-
was on
Miram was there. Oh, and so was Julian Gressel. I mean, come on, man.
That's like 5 people,
That's
bro.
how you do your freaking lineups, dude. That's how you do it. I mean, we have all these stars on this team. Oh, and Nagby.
Nagby?
Yeah. That's how you do
Oh,
it.
that's the start lineup.
And I know, I'm pretty sure we ran 3 at the back. I didn't actually get to watch the game. But, you know, it actually worked well. I think they listed Gressel as a right back. He wasn't. But I think they put him in that position so that he would drop back more, which is totally cool with me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think he has that physicality to drop back, cover the play, and still get forward. And then he has
heck
Pitty
yeah.
in front of him. He's got Nagby in front of him. You know what I mean? Like on his side to pass to. And I think it works
Yeah.
well. I think it flowed well. We were really on top of that game, to be honest. I mean, if you're watching the show, you probably saw the game. It was 3-0. 2 of those were own goals. We'll get to those. But like, just because the own goals weren't just like ridiculous, they were from good, solid plays, and that's from good delivery and from stuff that's hard to deal with.
Yeah,
And so like, I love the selection. I give Frank DeBoer crap a lot of times for his selection, but he found a way. I mean, you get your top guys in. You know what I mean? Like we just listed: Miro,
Martinez and
Barco,
Martinez.
Nagby, Martinez,
Squared.
Martinez, like
Martinez
Gressel.
squared.
Like you can fit all the guys in if you try.
Gonzalez Pires in the back
And
always.
Pogba's back. Pogba
Woo!
kills the game. 22nd minute, Pitty rips one in. Joseph would have been there, but
No, he didn't rip it in. He was going for a decent cross. Cross.
He
Yeah.
ripped it across.
Yeah, he was
with
trying to rip that
speed.
cross in. Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
Romney
it sounds like when you say rip one in, he's just like going for a banger like at the edge of the box. You
ripped
know what
one
I'm saying?
into Joseph's
Yeah,
feet.
he was going for a cross. He was trying to rip it. Yeah.
And then little slide, try to block it.
Yeah.
Tip it over
from
your
the-
goalkeeper.
From Romney.
That's
Yeah.
the move. All day, every day. Barco, so close.
With a
Oh,
monstrous
good.
banger. With
Oh,
some
my
heat, some venom, some
I'm so happy
poison
to have
in
Barco
that.
back. I'm so happy to have Barco back.
Bro, I feel like Barco is just trying to bend it like Barco.
You're the worst. Hits the freaking crossbar though, and you could tell it was hard because it went about 3 stories up off the crossbar. It was insane.
Yeah, he put some anger in that one.
Now, I want to take a minute to give some praise to Pitty here, because I know I talk a lot of crap about him. I mean, I haven't on recordings, but to Derek, I talk a lot of crap about Pitty. Pitty's been on an upswing of form. He's been looking better. It looks like him and Josef are playing way better lately. It seems like they're kind of clicking more. Him and Gressel, they're playing better. They're linking up better. But he was really putting in work in this game from last time. He was whipping in crosses, took some shots, one that hit the post. I mean, like, just the corner of where, like, the ground, it just hit it on the inside and it still didn't go in. Unlucky. Should have been a goal. But I think he was offside anyway. But, you still would like to see it go in. Just, why not? But he's been putting in work for me, and that's why I'm happy that De Boer has not swapped him for Barco, that they've included Barco in the side. I'm happy with taking Hyndman off. Even though I like Hyndman, I think he's going to be great. But, you have these guys, like, put Hyndman on next game. Justin Muir might need rest, you know what I mean, or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, Justin Muir has been a playmaker the entire time he's been here. Loved the signing. Barco's been a playmaker. He's an OG, okay? He knows what's up. And so, like, you find space for Hyndman. He proves himself, and you put him in more, Plain and simple. Work your way up the pack, and that's how we have a strong team.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give props to Frank De Boer for this. Ever since his signing, that he's been getting a lot of hate, a lot of flack for him trying to switch up the Atlanta play style. Some of it I do disagree with, but at the same time, it's like with this whole new like possession-based ball game, I feel like if we have our strong forwards and our attackers, like we got this Miracle Martinez square team going on, we got like Nagby and Barco. I mean, if we have possession and we've got 4 strong attackers, people who can get up there, and then they're supported by people
guys who
like,
will take long, fast runs and still get past 3 guys.
And then we got people like Gressel supporting, because Gressel can run the entire pitch.
I think the key is, I like the idea of, let's take the European style of keeping a lot of possession and mix it
with
the
saying.
counterattack.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what they did in this game.
Not even necessarily counterattack. Like, if you have possession like that, you just make the plays. Make the runs.
When I think counterattack, I just think long runs, keep
the
possession and then just drive it down their throat.
You can even do some.
Keep the possession in the back, pass around, look for it.
Yeah,
Barco gets open, give him a pass, let him take off with it.
Draw out the opposition, pass back.
He's gonna find Josef, he's gonna find Miriam. Somebody's gonna be open because they're gonna be panicking at how fast we're going at them. Somebody's gonna be left open every time. And so and that's what happened. You slam it in their throat and they give you 2 own goals trying to get rid of it. They can't handle it. I think it really comes down to the fact we were just shoving the ball down the throat from the start. I mean, 22 minutes, 26th minute, 35th minute, 42nd minute. That's when stats happen. That's whenever first own goal hits the bar, hits the post, then another own goal. It's because we're just throwing it at them constantly. Yeah. They can't handle it.
Give them no time to recuperate or try and make an attack of their own. You just keep slamming it down their throat over and over, repeatedly.
I think this team needs to start more. I don't think you need to make many changes off of this team. Maybe Larinowitz, because I know Larinowitz is older. You know what I mean? Put in Mo Adams in his spot and carry on. You know what I mean? Put in Mo Adams right there and carry on with it. Or put Gressel there and put Mo Adams where Gressel is technically listed as right back. You know what I mean? I don't mind the 3 at the back if they have that 4th person who is designated saying don't go too far up and track back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then it is a 4 at the back. It's just a wing back, I'm worried that we're not going to be able to make it as a playoff team. I'm worried that we're not going to be able to win multiple games in a row in the playoffs. But if we keep on this form, I know we lost last week, but we still look good. You know what I mean? It's 4-3. We came back in that game after letting 4 goals in 11 minutes. You know what I mean? So it's we're not looking bad. We're just not quite there. And then this team comes in, and blast it. I'm worried about the playoffs because of our away record. Our away record is trash. We can't win away. And so I want to see this team play away and see how it goes. I feel like we get a win. 71st minute, Barco's running in. He's going to score. He is. Defender sticks out a leg. Penalty. All over from there. Josef steps up, as you think. Side net. Beautiful penalty. I thought when I watched the highlight, I thought he was going to miss it. I was like, oh, God, it's going wide.
No, he faked out the keeper so hard.
It was nasty.
Perfect placement.
18 goals on the season. He scored in his last 9 games. I forget what it is. He scored in a lot of consecutive games, and a lot of those games he scored too. He started off slow, but man, he's really kicking it up. Carlos Vela's going to have to really be pushing. That's what he's doing in his game. He's trying to really, he probably took like 7 shots when he could have passed it to somebody.
Oh, yeah, no, the final.
He can feel it. He can feel the heat.
Yeah, that final half of the game, he had like, what, 5 attempts? Like, he was just gunning for it, just like 30 yards out. Oh, you can pass it off to your teammate and they can definitely score. Nah, just rips one, misses.
Josef will finish this season. I mean, we are in August. You know what I mean? He's on 18 now. How many did he score last season? 33, 32? Somewhere in the low 30s. Something like that. I see him minimal hitting 30 again. I mean, I just do. And I see Carlos Vela being up there too. I don't know who's going to win the Golden Boot. Obviously, I'd want Josef, but I mean, Carlos Vela is an impressive player. But based on the kind of finishing that he did, or he was trying in the last game, I don't see it from him. You know, he scored a lot, but now, you know, the King's heating up a little bit. I mean, that's pretty much it for this weekend.
Yeah, that's
pretty much covered everything.
Yeah,
Hughes played well, kept the shutout. It is what it is. So, I mean, that's it for this week. Atlanta United, LA Galaxy. We'll have another episode next week. Who are we playing next week? How do I not know this stuff? We'll be back next week. Atlanta versus New York City, which is going to be a big one.
Just New York City?
Yeah, New York City. They're 5th. Right now we're 2nd. I really think we could.
I feel like if it's just New York City, we can hold our own. Are we playing at home or away?
Yeah, I think we're going to be at home again.
Let me check.
We're actually going to have 2 games next week. U.S. Open Cup semifinal.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be big. So we'll talk about that as well. I'm hoping we can get through this. That'd be awesome. And if we do, I might look at some tickets for the final if it's in Atlanta. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to follow the Instagram, CF Sports. Follow with us. We post clips on there before the episodes release. Things like that you can check out. We post stuff on our story when we're setting up the studio, joking around, all that kind of stuff. Videos are dropping every week, so make sure you subscribe, keep up with it. And we'll be back next week for MLS in review and hometown highlights.
You already know what it is.
Thanks for watching.
Sponsor us.
On the money. We are freaking perfect.